Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and Freelancer downloads in like 30 minutes, so I got some time to kill, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to look at something called Earth 2. No, you're not looking at you're not looking at some goggles from the bottom, let me tell you that much. This is Earth 2, a futuristic concept for a second Earth. A metaverse between virtual and physical reality in which real-world geolocations on a section map correspond to user-generated digital virtual environments. These environments can be owned, bought, sold, and in the near future, deeply customized. So, real estate is expensive. Now, virtual real estate, well, that might be a little more affordable for the average joker. Earth 2 has experienced unprecedented growth and success since launching late 2020, and they've sold more virtual land than any other project. What other projects are there? Well, I did a little checking, and apparently they've got a whole bunch of these. This is Earthium, which is a real-time strategy game where you can earn money, crypto. The website didn't look like some Web 1.0 shit. Look at the currency. Earn REC, a new kind of reality. The only thing REC is going to do, in my opinion, I think it's just going to wreck your wallet, if anything. But let's get back to business. Our mission statement: our future is virtual, terminally online. The information age is accelerating technology at an unprecedented speed. As we see more and more science fiction realized, already today many of us live half online. And with every passing year, the fantastic sci-fi metaverses of Ready Player One and Snow Crash seem less far-fetched. There's a long road ahead of us as a new virtual future slowly becomes non-fiction, but it may not be as long as many think. Earth 2 believes that carving out the foundations of this world may be one of the most important ongoing technical developments in the next decade and beyond. So they want to bring a robust location-based game and technologies platform which supports strong virtual communities. Now, it seems kind of like they're going for the idea of, like, you ever heard of that game Second Life? All right, Second Life, you could actually, I think, sell stuff on. Let's look at the approach. Earth 2 is created because there needs to be a central platform which over time brings together all key VR, haptic, and similar relevant emerging technologies for use and enjoyment by people within an open world that is massive, magical, and familiar. Listen, for games that have massive open worlds, I've already been burned a few times. I'm willing to give chances. I mean, hey, I bought Star Citizen, and, we know how that one turned out so far. Phase 1, claim land, so you can buy that land. Phase 2, resources. Resources will be released in 2021. So a little bit of mining, Minecraft 2. Phase 3 is terrain, so they get access to the Earth 2 terrain system. But I feel like, let's look at the Earth 2 trailer, okay? Let's see what Earth 2 is all about. A new world with endless possibilities. Okay. Alternate reality in the making. Okay. Earth 2, it's splitting together. That's some multiverse, man. I thought Kojima was out there with the whole Death Stranding thing, but this is just kind of taking the cake. So here you got the idea of selecting and purchasing your land, all right? So you can buy basically full addresses, market-driven values, and that's it, buying popular areas. So the Taj Mahal one day could be purchased by, the Brits again, okay? So all the way back. What? Okay. All right, so that's kind of the trailer over there. It has its production value, I'll give it that. Here's the terrain system in 4K. Let's give this one a watch, okay? So this is what the game's, I guess, visually going to look like, the terrain system. Let's give it a try. So, I mean, off the bat, I'll say right now, the graphics look, it's in-game footage. They're saying it. I mean, it looks nice. Definitely, it looks like something I would see in just a standard game engine creator anyways. But I mean, it doesn't look bad, all right? It looks all right. I assume each of these plots of land is what you're going to be purchasing in the near future. What's a little wild, though, is there's no wildlife in the scenario, dude. Where's the animals and the critters at? This is a dead-ass world. Looking at this gameplay footage, I'm getting a little bit of vibes right now that maybe the E2 terrain engine might actually be Unity. Actually, let me check their description here real quick. Unity. We chose Unity because it's known for being very versatile, easily expandable, and the king of iteration and suitable for big teams. I'm not throwing any shade to the good old Unity people. They're actually really great, and Unity is an awesome game engine. Unfortunately, Unity is also known to have some of the worst asset flips and Hell, if you go to the dark side of Steam, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Kind of wild here. Now, this doesn't look necessarily bad. Again, despite whatever reputation Unity itself has, whatever their engine along with the Unity assistance looks to be pretty good. However, I don't see how different this is compared to, say, something like the newest Microsoft Flight Simulator, which also just generates the entire world anyways, using a bunch of AI and, like, geographic tools. That said, though, you know, I'd be interested. They are apparently showing in-game footage. It's time to see how this matures in the next coming months or years. Now, the comment section is where it's weird, okay? Terrain system? This is just a landscape in Unity. Be careful, they might sue you if you get... Whoa, sue me? What? Turns out we all have access to the E2 engine. It's called Unity. You guys should probably change the video description now that you've been caught. Looks like they changed the description to include Unity. Ha, ha, ha. I feel like they were being real nice. Apparently the values have been jumping up like crazy. You know, Japan just went up 8,271%. Look at international territory, 82,000%, dude. Fucking Holy See went up 129,000%. Terry Davis must be doing RPMs right now. God damn, this is crazy. The United States went up 60,000% in value. It's a hot time to apparently buy. God damn. Member obligations. By registering as a member to our website, you agree to abide by the terms set out below. You acknowledge that any information or material submitted by you to the website is and will be treated by us as non-confidential and non-proprietary, and we may use that material without restrictions. Grr, a little weird. Nature of rights in virtual land. We value the value of virtual land that is not yet assigned to ownership by any particular user is set by us in our discretion. So I guess they can set the value of land to whatever they want, including by the use of algorithms that respond to various factors, including the apparent supply and demand and desirability of particular lots. There is no inherent value in any virtual land, and the value in particular blocks of virtual land and in the virtual land generally may fluctuate in value from time to time by various factors, including user demand and our algorithmic determination of land value. Your rights in any virtual land are not ownership and are conferred by contract only for the purposes of transacting within the website as a registered user. Those rights are expressly subject to all of the terms that apply to the use of the website and require you to remain a registered user of the website. Okay. We reserve the right in the future to convert your holding of virtual land or any equivalent credits held in the Earth 2 platform to an equivalent value of a cryptocurrency that we may create in the future. Any conversion would be conducted at a valuation reasonably determined by us. If we have converted virtual land holdings to a separate cryptocurrency, then you will maintain your rights to that crypto separately from the registration to the website. Already, this is sounding like a terrible way to buy real estate. Everything is managed from within this one website. Okay, all right, kind of weird. So we've already got weird. What have we got so far? We've got a virtual real estate platform where the fluctuation in value is in the tens of thousands of percent. Right now, Canada and China are slumming it together in terms of property value. Kind of a little unbelievable, all right? Almost 10,000% increases in, like, what, the last 24 hours or something? And we've got situations where they have gameplay engine demo that looks a little too prefab for my liking. And you've got a comment section talking about lawsuits towards criticizers. Already, I'm telling you right now, this doesn't sound like a good idea. Now, then again, I do reserve everything. A lot of people have said Earth 2 seems like a scam to them. To be honest with you, a scam to me is something where I put money into it, and I really get nothing out of it, but I also don't have the ability to withdraw my money, which is a story we'll be getting to towards the tail end of the video. So here I made an account real quick. I logged in. And here I'm sitting with my actual account. Now I've got 0 Earth credits, and I actually tried to buy some Earth credits real quick. I really did. So the balance is 0 that I have, but each Earth 2 Dolan is equivalent to a US Dolan, okay? So $1 US is 1 Earth dollar. Now if I wanted to add $10 worth of it, I have to pay with a credit card. And I ain't giving this company my Visa or my MasterCard. We're just putting that right there. I'm also not giving them my fucking billing address because I'm not really enjoying any of that nonsense.
They do also have withdrawals. So withdraw to card trial period. Dear Earth 2 user, Earth 2 has significant long-term goals, and for compliance reasons, we need additional confirmation on user accounts that want to access and use sensitive parts of features over Earth 2. I guess like an anti-money laundering check or something, which is whatever. Now let's go to the marketplace real quick, okay? So here in the marketplace, you can see that new land value, $6,100 over 750 tiles, okay? So if you view the tiles like this, you'll see that it's in this, I'm trying to find this general location. It's owned by user Earth 2. So I guess we'll try to view this real quick in their new map tool or whatever, and this is the land in question, right? It's got a bunch of flags right next to it, but if I zoom out, this seems to be land, if the page will even load, somewhere in South America? Okay, so it's land that apparently is worth something in South America. Now, the price per tile is $8, meaning the total is going up to $6,172. If I click details, I can buy the thing, I can bid on it, or I can see details. Now, if you look at this real quick, you can see the property history belongs to, so they got kind of like a blockchain thing going, right? You can do $45, all right? This is the first time it was bought by somebody named Tonby. Then user Earth 2 bought it for $750, I guess, and then paid a $35 improvement fee? So you like patched up the land? That's cheap landscaping. Now, from what I'm understanding, all right, until like phase 3 and phase 2 hit in this multiverse design, you effectively bought a bunch of pixels on a fucking map for $750. Now you can buy it for $6,172. That's not really that great of a deal. What's also interesting is when you look at it, they've got a referral code as well. So 5%, I guess, cash back referral code, which if I see more of that, I mean, I'm wondering if it's a bunch of users trying to get new users in and basically saying, hey, save a little bit of money, you know, use my referral code. And it's going to be like a laundry list of referral codes. I think there's like a word for that. I'm kind of forgetting what it is. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually. Let's look at the leaderboard real quick. Apparently this person spent like $400,000 in credit. That can't be real. That can't be real. What is it? Luck for you? I gotta see this. I gotta see this real quick. Luck for you as a portfolio. This is all the owned land this person has. They've been buying the shit out of Labori in St. Lucia, Labori Quarter. Okay, let me see. Can I buy this one? Can I buy St. Anne? St. Anne, apparently you can you get this? I don't know the flag to that country. Can you get this? View, buy, or bid. Somebody bought this land for like $1.94. And then a day later, they sold it for a quarter to like Luck for You? That's a bad deal. What is going on here? This doesn't even seem like an intelligent way to make money or flip cash. You just lost money according to the transaction history. So, okay, we know that people are buying and selling virtual property. How much does it cost to buy real virtual properties? Let's go to the United States. Let's go to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan real quick, and we'll get an idea. Actually, you know what? Let's go to, like, Ohio. I think this is Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We'll just stay here. So let's go zoom in really deep in here, and let's go find a random patch of land. So here we got a beautiful, like, group of pixels, okay? We got, like, a little river right over here. So as we zoom in, I'm not trying to buy Extopia City. Stop it, okay? Maybe this might already be taken over. Shit. We're going to wait for these tiles to load up, and then we can make a selection buying land. Fucking finally, dude. That took like 30 seconds, man. This whole thing is slow. So let's just buy this patch of land real quick, okay? So 25 tiles. Let's see the details on these 25 tiles. Lordy. So ladies and gentlemen, apparently buying in Atlanta, Michigan. I didn't even know that was a place, by the way. Big ups if you're from there and you're watching this video. 25 tiles is apparently market valued at $1,500 because apparently they're charging $60 per tile price. You can buy that for $1,515, and you can just pay that with a credit card. But if you use those referral promotion codes, I guess you'll save some money. It's also wild. This is not a fucking game. This doesn't seem like a game. You could just buy pixels on a fucking map locked behind a website for for 1,500. Oh man. Now, interestingly enough, they had an algorithm for this, right? So since we know that's Michigan, we have to assume that California prices must be insane, right? So let's go down and see Cali prices. Let's go down to, like, you know, Southern California. Let's see how much money. Let's see how much things start to cost here. Okay. Yeah, here it is, 24. It's the same thing. Details. It's nearly the same price. So California and some like town in like Michigan are priced the same. Your algorithm doesn't make sense. What kind of realty prices are we looking at here? Earth 2, maybe they're missing that code. I don't know. But they're already talking about like available resources. So apparently on Venice Beach, I guess they might have resources involving fresh water and then fucking gold, some oil. Some goddamn oil. Oh shit, is that the U.S. Army outside? God damn. So I guess we'll look at like one of these people. Again, I'm having such a hard time here. This person has apparently bought 677 properties, so a net worth of $340,000. But their property value has increased $288,000. So they made 552% like gains on this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, you would think this is a crazy investment. If you let's say you bought like $100,000 worth, right, and it jumped up by over $250,000. Everyone should start cashing out. But now I'm starting to wonder, how are they calculating it? If we just looked at the algorithm we just saw, apparently property blocks in Michigan, like a town in Michigan, and I'm not dogging Michigan or anything, but the property value in Michigan is comparatively less than the hottest beach in Los Angeles, okay? So if you're able to buy both those plots of land for the same price, how is the algorithm determining property value increases? You would think if the algorithm is designed in this way, people who are buying in Venice Beach like crazy, according to the map we saw, the value would increase per tile in that area. And if people aren't buying in that section in Michigan, the property value should be like, what, a tenth of what it was in Los Angeles? So if they're calculating these increases, why are these people not pulling out like $250,000 from the situation? Like, what's going on over here? Again, I'm trying to be really fair to this whole situation because, like, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube just straight up say it's a scam. And, you know, at first glance, I guess it kind of, I guess I can actually see that on a personal level, but at the same time, I like to do as much research as I can and look into everything. Now, one of the places you can go to is the Earth 2 subreddit, which is an interesting situation. So you got a bunch of these people sharing referral codes in this situation, which is rather interesting. Like I told you about the referral codes earlier, it seems like everyone just like creates an account here, makes a referral code. So somebody with a referral code gets somebody in to buy something with their referral code, and then they use their referral code, it seems, to go to another new user and tell them, hey, use my referral code, and the train never ends. Again, dude, I wish I knew. I'm trying to remember this word, but it's like lost to time in my head. Withdrawal process is a joke, and this company is anti-consumer. So let's see some of these like subreddit posts, okay? Here I've got the been testing withdrawal process for about 2 months now, and of course, as expected, there is absolutely no way to get your money out without applying for their ridiculous MasterCard, and who knows if you'll even get it then. In every email they reply to me with, which has been around 30, they say they can't give me my money, but they attach the details on how to get a MasterCard. Hilarious. Use the Revolt app. Seems that the deposit is going through, but not yet. Either way, don't drown more money into this thing, please. So that was from 2 days ago from one user. And here you've got, I got the MasterCard within a week and the withdrawal fee waived. Bit of a pain, but it works fine. So then they've got other videos that you can use. So it's kind of a mixed bag as to like how legitimate some of this is. Like here's a creator named Earth2 Aria Reality who's got a crap ton of fucking dislikes over here. God damn. Complete steps on how to get your money back on Quick Earth 2.
Yeah, I mean, they're for the people who actually do follow the company. It's pretty simple. I do all my withdrawals within like 48 hours. I think the last withdrawal was I think it was like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and I got it in like 12 hours. So that's because I know what to do. And in this video, I'm going to show you
that's a real condescending way to say it. A withdrawal isn't rocket science. It either works or it doesn't. But I'm glad this guy's getting his withdrawal. So again, conflicting opinions. Let's see the real steps here.
Direct to card. That's the withdrawal method. And then you put in your debit card, and then you withdraw. It's going to come up denied. It's going to come up denied like 99% of the time. I don't think I've seen any United States resident who's just got their money the easy way. I mean, I wish it was that easy. So maybe that's why Kira TV and these other Reddit posters are saying that it could be like a scam or whatnot, or withdrawals suck and I can't get my money. is because it's not that easy. You have to use a third-party account. I use Revolut. That's what we're going to mostly talk about in this video. It's called Revolut. You can get it on the app Revolut. Type it in iOS or the Google Play Store. I'll actually put it in the description box.
Oh man, just like a million referral codes. I'm done. All right, that's a weird red flag right there. You know, when somebody's just like, yeah, I've seen like, I think 99, in his words, by the way, 99% of U.S. residents didn't get their money the easy way. Now, normally I think when you put your debit card in, I normally would never give a credit or debit card to any company that I don't trust. I don't trust Earth 2, that's for sure. But if you're not getting your money sent and you're advising people to use a third party, doesn't it raise red flags when like money doesn't that raise red flags to anybody? Like, I mean, if I'm giving you a Master or Visa card, why am I not getting money back from you? What's going on? Why is the back end having issues? Normally, unless they're seeing legitimate red flags in the back end, that's the only way that I can ever imagine some of these payment processors are having issues. Again, I'm not a financial expert and I'm kind of speaking out of my ass at this point, but if I ever have issues with any payment service and a website, that's a red flag to me. And I've been online shopping for a long time.
Or maybe I'll put in this video or something for you guys. You have to get that account, which takes a couple seconds. It's actually a really nice app. I have a card for it and everything. And then you can withdraw to the Revolut card. You can account and a card number within seconds, and then you just withdraw to that Revolut card, the number, and then Revolut to your bank account. Like I said, I can't speak for any countries besides my own. I've heard of other countries where actually it works just fine for them too. I mean, some countries I don't think they have Revolut, but just use another company that's like that. I want to see why another virtual card wouldn't work, like Venmo or Cash App. I haven't tried those, but I don't see why those wouldn't work either. I have personally tested this Revolut several times, and I've pulled out maybe $10,000, $20,000, $30,000.
Apparently, you're pulling refunds out of $13,000. That's fucking wild. So again, I'm getting so many conflicting reports from everybody where some people can't get their money out, and this person's getting like 13 grand out, 30,000 apparently in some cases. So again, the definition of scam to me doesn't make any sense. If you can pull your money out, then it's not a scam. Kind of shitty in my opinion in terms of like how their algorithm treats property values and like just the general idea of buying JPEGs on a fucking grid map. Yeah, kind of weird, kind of something that I don't really advise you to do. But I don't think you can say it's necessarily a scam if you can refund money. Again, let's go back. Here's another post by somebody who's like, I can withdraw trial option is the only option. I tried 5 different credit cards and they say pending at first and just out of nowhere drops. Earth 2 doesn't have any support email and yes, I am a verified user. Any help? Sparweed says, I got the same problem. My withdrawal failed 3 times already. You just got conned. LOL. Honestly, at the end of the day, if you want to withdraw, create a Revolut. This is not me officially endorsing anything. However, their systems work cohesively with ours. Especially if you're worried about E2 stealing any info, you can essentially connect everything to a bank account that you could theoretically only use for E2. So again, people keep mentioning this Revolut, which seems like a method to bypass the shitty withdrawal system allegedly here and just use a third party. Again, why are these withdrawal failings? I'm having an issue trying to understand that. I think it's interesting reading further when they actually talk about in the Reddit community, will we actually get to play the game? There is no game. They're building a platform akin to Roblox where they want other people to build the games for them. They just provide a gateway and economic system to charge people for access to those games. Forget about there being an all-encompassing game. There won't be one, and these guys couldn't build one even if they wanted to. They definitely are getting the funding too, that's for sure. You might see them purchase some other games to plug in and get the ball rolling, but they aren't going to be building intensive, high-quality games. You know, one of the weirdest parallels that I'm seeing here is kind of like Star Citizen, like I mentioned maybe earlier in this video, maybe at the beginning, because I just recently downloaded it. But, you know, a lot of these... In Star Citizen's case, you're always buying like ships. I mean, there are ships for sale that are over $100. You know, some of them can get up to like a massive astronomical amount. So you buy these ships and you explore whatever galaxy you're allowed to in the alpha build of the game. But at least in Star Citizen's case, they have some vision of a game. Like at least when you buy a ship, at least you get to play the goddamn game. Here, to be honest with you, it's just weirder because you're buying fucking plots of land at the end of the day. And when you hear about the stories of like alleged lawsuits, which I don't know, may or may not be real, and then you've got situations where people are having such a hard time withdrawing money, there's no way anybody can recommend this. I don't recommend this simply because it doesn't seem logical to pump $1,500 into a game to buy 25 patches of virtual land. Then again, I'm not a financial expert, and maybe if you follow my advice, you might lose out on the craziest deal, which is Earth 2. But this seems like some kind of technology that I think is kind of preying upon individuals that are too into the crypto world, too into any of that stuff, where they think they can make fast, easy, quick cash. And if you look at all the numbers, at least on their website, with virtual property prices going up thousands of percentages, it might seem like it's worth it. But then you start looking into situations where you need third-party payment processors to extract money. There's a lot of issues. People are having problems. This definitely doesn't seem like anything that I would consider safe putting money into. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop right there. I think I've dug in way too deep into this situation, and I'm going to keep this on the back of my mind as time goes on, just to see where it leads, because who knows, Earth 2, you got a lot of people on the internet calling it a scam, and it doesn't bypass my definition, since for a scam, they would have to allow you to pump money in and have no ability to pump money out. And since I haven't done that, I'm not going to definitively state from my end that it's possible or it isn't. And I'm sure as hell not giving Earth 2 my credit card information, billing history, or fucking my number in any case. So I'm going to stop right there. And, in this case, if it turns out that it gets even more egregiously, weirder from this situation on, then we'll revisit it. But for now, Earth 2 is a platform that I would never recommend you put money into. I would never recommend you support something like this. It seems like they're cashing out on gullible individuals, and that's where I'm going to kind of leave it, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, that's Earth 2, proving once again, in my opinion, that the Earth is in a fucking massive hellfire, and we're living right in it, baby! That being said, this is me, Mutahar, and I am out.